Hello, welcome to What's Carol Cooking Christmas edition. Now I have to say I absolutely love Christmas, and I know a lot of people say that, but I really do love Christmas. I drive my family crazy. I start playing Christmas carols from the 1st of December. They are so sick of it by the time Christmas comes, but I love it. One of the reasons I love it is because, like my cooking, I love to share things and give people some joy. And so one of the things that I started doing a few years ago is, in addition to the gifts that we purchase for people, I also make some gifts. So over the next 4 episodes, I'm going to make some Christmas treats that we will be giving away to family and friends for Christmas. And I hope you enjoy them, and I hope that you make them so that you can share them with your family and friends as a Christmas gift. So today I'm going to be making Christmas Rocky Road. My husband has a Christmas get-together with his work colleagues tomorrow night, and he wants to take a Secret Santa. So I suggested that I make some Christmas Rocky Road that he can give as his gift. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take 600 grams of plain chocolate. Some people prefer dark chocolate. I like milk chocolate. So 3 blocks of chocolate, and I'm going to break it up into this bowl. So next we're going to microwave the chocolate. I do it for about 30 seconds at a time to make sure that it doesn't get all hard and weird, and so that it is really nice and smooth. Okay, that should be good. So as I said, this recipe is so easy. I've taken the bowl out of the microwave, and you can see the chocolate is really beautiful and smooth and silky. Oh, I could just eat the chocolate just like that. But can't do that today. So first we have some desiccated coconut. That is ½ a cup. And I'm going to pour that into the chocolate. Then we have a cup of mini marshmallows, which I'm going to pour in as well. The white and the pink looks good. Then we have ½ a cup of pistachio nuts, and I'm going to pour that in. Then we have ½ a cup of roasted macadamia nuts. So what I've done with the macadamia nuts is I've put them on a baking tray and pop them into the oven at 200 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes till they're roasted, and I'll roughly chop them. We'll pour those in. Then we have a ¼ cup of dried cranberries. And this is delicious. We have ½ a cup of Turkish delight, roughly chopped, which I will try and sprinkle in. I'll move them around later. And then finally we have ½ a cup of white chocolate, which is roughly chopped as well. And sprinkle that in. Okay. Then we basically mix everything together. Now I do have to say that you can actually use any of your favorite nuts. You can use any of your favorite dried fruit, you can use any chocolate. Really, just play with it, be creative, do what you like. You can put snakes into it, you can put, whatever you want. All right, so that is mixed beautifully. And now we're going to put them into the baking tray. So next I'm placing some parchment paper onto a baking tray. And then I'm going to take my chocolate Rocky Road mixture and pop it onto the paper. Oh, this is looking so good. Okay, let's see. Need to do that. Okay. All right, let's see. Now I'm going to take this little contraption and smooth it out. Oh, I love this little baking instrument. There we go. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Smooth it out nicely. Now, if you prefer to have a very deep amount of chocolate, you can put it into obviously a much smaller baking tray. And that means that you can make sure that it's nice and big chunks. Just want to get all this chocolate out. Don't want any of it to go to waste, except obviously we'll be licking this bowl when it's finished, maybe on camera. Finally, we're going to take some extra pistachio nuts, and I'm going to sprinkle a few on top, around, make it a bit crunchy. Right, and then I'm going to take some extra macadamia nuts which have been roasted and sprinkle those. I love macadamia nuts. Oh, they're so creamy and delicious. And then I'm going to take some extra roughly chopped Turkish delight and pop that on top. And as I mentioned, if you're going to use something else, you can absolutely do that. You don't have to use extra Turkish delight. You can put something else on top if you want to. I like the Turkish delight because it's Christmas and it's got those red inside. And finally, I'm going to take some roughly chopped white chocolate, the extra bits that I have, and sprinkle that over. Oh my goodness, this is decadent. All right. Okay. Then I'm going to take my little instrument and just chop it down. All right. Make sure that nothing gets left behind. And there you have it. Some Rocky Road, ready to go into the fridge. So we're going to do that right now and pop it in the fridge. Now, usually I put it into the fridge for a couple of hours, but because I'm making it the day before, it's going to stay in the fridge for about 24 hours. And tomorrow I'm going to chop them up and pop them into a beautiful tin and wrap it and give it to my husband to give to his colleague. So before I go, let's just have a taste of this chocolate. Oh, good. Oh, that's so good. So good. See you tomorrow. So the Christmas Rocky Road has been in the fridge overnight, and it is looking so good. Look at that, nice and firm. So I've taken the Rocky Road out of the baking pan and popped it onto this wooden board, and now I'm going to use a little bit of muscle to cut it. Now, I don't believe that it needs to be perfect little squares. I quite like it when it's all different sizes. Okay. This looks so delicious. You can see the Turkish delight and the beautiful nuts and that delicious chocolate in the Rocky Road. So now I'm going to pack it into this little Christmas dish. And pop that on top, and there we go. That's a beautiful Secret Santa gift. So please remember to pop the tin into the fridge until you need to take it to give it as a gift or until you eat it. Now of course I need to have a little taste and see. So good. I can taste the nuts, I can taste the coconut, the marshmallows and the Turkish delight all in one mouthful. So delicious. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.